Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the DFS experience for Friday, January 13th. We have a 9-game slate. We're going to start with DraftKings. Starting with Steph Curry, 10.4K. Mr. Curry is their team is not doing so well right now, but they're also going up against a tanking team. Look for the Warriors to get a little pep in their step. Look for the Warriors to play well. Look for them to win. Look for Steph Curry to have his on back game. I think this is the second game back. So 10.4K, a little bit spicy, but he's in play. 9-game slate. I mean, listen, if I'm playing one lineup, I'm probably not going to go to the Warriors against the Spurs. But he is a good play. SGA, I faded him last game like a dumbass. He actually played very well against Philadelphia. He might have been the highest scoring player for the slate fantasy producer. The Laker game is still going on as we speak, and the Portland game. So, the totals aren't in yet, but SGA had his way with the Sixers, and they won. OKC is a very tricky team to predict. If you're predicting a win, right? If you're predicting a win from an OKC team, then you're saying to yourself, besides SGA and Giddey, who else is going to help them win? Who else is going to contribute to winning? And that's always the problem with playing with pieces from OKC. Now, if you're playing SGA, you're going to want to predict him or project him to be in a competitive game so he could get those assists, from the other players that are producing, and rebounds, which Giddey kind of cuts into a little bit, and him scoring, keeping the score close so that they're not getting blown out, and then he gets he doesn't get to play his full minutes, his full run. So that's why I didn't want to play SGA against the Sixers, but they've been playing well, they've been competitive. Shame on me for fading SGA. 10.2K. If I'm playing one lineup, I'm probably still not going to go back to him. But he's absolutely in play. 10.2K. Fire him up. Trae Young, 10.1K. I think he's going to show DeJounte Murray how to be a real point guard, how to produce fantasy points, because DeJounte Murray played. He played with Trae Young off the court and did absolutely nothing. 38 minutes, 24 fantasy points. Nah. DeJounte Murray made me sick to my stomach. So Trae Young is back to show him how to produce fantasy points. Fire up Trae Young. McCollum, 9.4K in play against Detroit. Fox, I think they just played these guys when? Last game, put up 42 fantasy points. 135-15. 135-115. I want to go right back to Fox, and I want to get some pieces from Houston because I like that game environment. So I'm going to go right back to Fox, go right back to Green. Not sure yet if Porter is in or out, but I definitely like pieces from Sacramento and pieces from Houston. De'Aaron Fox in play. DeJounte Murray, 8.8K. I don't need him. Jalen Brunson, 8.4K. You could take a shot. Jordan Poole, his price needs to come down like $2,000. Kevin Porter is out, so Jalen Green gets a bump. He's absolutely in play. D'Angelo Russell's in play, but he's risky. Jordan Clarkson's in play at 7,100. Josh Giddey, he's an okay play. He's been playing better. Jamal Murray, he's probable. Jokic is questionable. If Jokic is out, give Murray a little bit of a bump. If Jokic is in, Murray's still a good play, but I prefer Jokic to be out because Jokic soaks up so much usage. Trey Jones, 6,200 in play. Isaiah Quickly, we don't need. His price got to come down. False, you could take a shot. Killian Hayes, 5,900 in play. Mike Conley, Jaden Ivey in play. If Jamal Murray is out, Bones Highland gets a bump, 5,300. DiVincenzo, we don't need. Jalen Williams is in play at 5K. Dwayne Washington Jr. Chris Paul in. Chris Paul is out. Dwayne Washington Jr. at 5K is not like sexy play. You can pay this off. Going to be very risky if you're playing a lot of lineups. You can take a shot on him. Last 4 games, 27, 31, 32, and 19 fantasy points. He went 3 for 14, played 24 minutes. People will be down on him because of his down game. Go right back to him at 5K. Dwayne Washington's in play. Monte Morris is in play, 4,900. Cole Anthony, 4,900 in play. Cole Anthony, I don't need. Josh Richardson, I don't need. The rest of these guys down here, I don't need right now. They're coming off the bench, not playing a lot of minutes. Ayo DeSumno, you could take a shot on him. If DeRozan is doubtful, so if DeRozan doesn't play, Ayo gets a bump. If Levine doesn't play, he gets another bump. TJ McConnell's absolutely in play. McConnell's in play. Nembhard's in play. And yeah, Nembhard and McConnell are in play at point guard because there's no Halliburton. Let me see if there's anybody else down here. I think that's it. Yep. So let's go to shooting guard. Levine, probable 9,200. If he's in, good for him. If he's out, Vooch gets a bump. Ayo gets a bump. And maybe Patrick Williams gets a little bit of a bump. And if you want to get frisky, you can give Kobe White or Dragic a little bit of a bump, but that's stretching it. Klay Thompson, 77. Okay, price. His price needs to drop because Curry's back. Jalen Green looks good in play. Franz Wagner, 67 in play. Buddy Hield looks good. Going to be very popular. 6,500. No Halliburton. Bogdan Bogdanovic, 6K, not interested. Kevin Huerter, 5,800 in play. Quentin Grimes, 5,400, not interested. Jaden Ivey in play, said that already. Norman Powell, 5,300. He's an okay play. There is no Paul George. Bruce Brown, if there's no Jamal Murray, if there's no Jokic, he gets a little bit of a bump. He's a good play anyway, but without one or both, he's a better play. And he's questionable himself. Let's see what's going on with him. Brown, blah, blah, blah. Clippers, left calf soreness. All right, so his foot hurts. All right, just keep your eye on him. Trey Murphy, 5K, okay play, nothing spectacular. Caldwell Pope, if Murray and Jokic is out, Caldwell Pope gets a little bit of a bump. Just a little bit. Mathurin's in play, absolutely 4,800. No Halliburton. He should see increased minutes, but he probably won't. But who am I? Malik Beasley, 4,800 in play. Malik Monk's in play at 4,500. Colin Sexton, last 5 games. Wait. Oh, he's a little bit hurt too. So Colin Sexton is not in play if he's coming off of injury. I'm good. He's not in play for me. Who else? Who else is here? No one. Let's go to small forward. Kawhi, 9,900. No, thank you. Lauri Markkanen, 9,800. These guys are really expensive. Lauri Markkanen, last 5 games, 39, 65, 53, 36, and 50. Almost 10K for Lauri Markkanen. What a time to be alive. Kawhi Leonard. I'd rather play Lauri Markkanen over Kawhi at this price. 42, 44, 14, 48, and 60 fantasy points. The minutes are there. There's no Paul George. 12 shots. He only took 12 shots. 12 free throws, 9 rebounds, 4 assists, 4 steals, 1 block. He's not getting 4 steals again. I'd rather play Markkanen, but they're both in play. DeRozan, doubtful, 9,300. Keep your eye on him. Levine, probable, 92. Yo, his price went crazy. He went up 2K in a week. Levine was just 70, 72, 73, 74, 7,500. Now he's 9,200. Wow. Anthony Edwards, 8,900. Anthony Edwards is... all right, I'm not playing him. Didn't Anthony Edwards leave the game? The last game, he left the game, and then they said he wasn't coming back. Then he came back. I'm not fucking around with him. He's hurt. Kuzma's 8,700 in play. Banchero in play. RJ Barrett, Keldon Johnson, Mikal Bridges, all in play. You want to take a shot on Andrew Wiggins. His minutes are okay. 29 minutes. I prefer like 35 minutes. Shot 5 of 16. A little bit price still a little bit rusty. You could take a shot on him, but he's 6,600, very risky. Bogdanovic 6,400 in play. Najee Marshall 5,800 in play. Harrison Barnes 5,700. DeAndre Hunter 5,500. They're both in play. Kyle Anderson 52 if he plays. He's in play. Michael Porter 52. 5,200. If Jokic is out, he gets a little bit of a bump. If Jamal Murray is out, he gets another bump. Avdia 5,100. Let me just check something. Okay, let's go back to Avdia. If Porzingis is in, I don't need Avdia. If Porzingis is out, Avdia gets a little bit of a bump. Hachimura gets a little bit of a bump. Lou Dort, not really interested in. Jalen McDaniels, depending on who's healthy. I'm lying. Jaden McDaniels for Minnesota. Depending on who's healthy, then he'll come into play. If Kyle Anderson is out and Anthony Edwards is out, then Jaden McDaniels is absolutely in play. Sadiq Bey, you take a shot. You play in many lineups. Herbert Jones, take a shot. Patrick Williams, Neesmith. You could take a shot on those guys. And we'll go to power forward. Randall 10.3K, a little bit spicy for his pricey, but there's only one ball. You got Randall, you got Barrett, you got Brunson. It's a lot. If I'm playing a lot of lineups, I'll take a shot on Randall if I was playing a lot of lineups. Porzingis, 10K flat. You could take a shot. John Collins, 6,800. You could take a shot against Indiana. Really, is going to be no one inside to stop him because Miles Turner I think he's questionable. Yeah, he's questionable with a back injury. So keep your eye on Miles Turner. Keep your eye on Indiana. Indiana's going to have a lot of value, and Indiana's going to be very vulnerable. So if you want to take pieces to attack Indiana while picking up pieces from Indiana as value, you can do that. Draymond not interested in. Aaron Gordon looks good, looks better with no Jokic, looks even more great without. He looks even more better without Jamal Murray. Keep your eye on the Denver news. Vanderbilt 5,300, okay. Isaiah Stewart, if he's healthy, 5,300, you could take a shot. Hachimura, if Porzingis is out, you could take a shot. Jabari Smith Jr. in a little game stat with Houston and Sacramento, you could take a shot at 5K. Marcus Smart, you could take a shot. Torrey Craig, you could take a shot. Keegan Murray, take a shot. Saric, Reed, pay attention to news. They both might be viable. Just pay attention to news. Jalen Smith is in play at 4K. He gets a bump if there's no Miles Turner. Larry Nance, KJ Martin, Trey Lyles, all in play as value. And let's go to center. Jokic, we're talking about Jokic all video. If he's in, great. If he's out, the rest of his boys get a bump. You know what to do. Sabonis 10.6K, absolutely in play against Houston. Can't no one hold him. Vooch, pay attention to DeRozan. If DeRozan is out, Vooch gets a little bit of a bump. If Levine is out also, Vooch gets another bump. Then you're going to have to play him. DeAndre Ayton, 8K. If he's in, good for him. If he's out, I don't even want Bismack Biyombo, or do I want Landale anymore. I'm tired of the Phoenix scrubs. I'm only interested in Dwayne Washington, Mikal Bridges, and Saric. If Ayton can't go. Gobert, 7,400. Not really interested. He might have a good game. I don't give a fuck. Can't trust him. So, no. Miles Turner, good for him. If he's in, if he's not, Jalen Smith gets a little bit of a bump. Sangoon in play 6,900. Wendell Carter, Valanciunas, Jacob Pertl, Mitch Robinson, Okongwu, all in play. Gafford 5,200. If he's in play, he's in play. If he's not in play, and if Gafford is in, Porzingis gets a little bit of a bump on the boards. If Porzingis is in and Gafford is out. If Porzingis is out and Gafford is in, then Gafford gets a little bit of a bump on the boards. If both Gafford and Porzingis are out, Kuzma should get a bump. That's how it works. All right. Kevin Looney not interested in Zubac. They're gonna need Zubac. Okay. If Jokic is in, they're gonna need Zubac on the floor. If Jokic is not in, they're not gonna need Zubac on the floor, and then he could play 20 minutes like they do with him sometimes. You never know what's going on with this guy. Look, 34 minutes, 16 minutes, 21 minutes, 38 minutes, 16 minutes, 34 minutes, 16 minutes, 21 minutes, 38 minutes, 16 minutes. What the fuck is going on? So you can't play Zubac if we're playing a few lineups. So, if you want to play Zubac and take your chances, if Jokic isn't playing, then guess what? Congratulations. Walker Kessler, we don't really need right now. You could take a shot at 5K with no Olynyk. Hope that he starts 30 minutes, 24 fantasy points. The game before that, 23 minutes, 38 fantasy points. So this guy's like a container of mixed nuts. You never know what you're gonna get. You feel me? All right, so we got Kessler. Who else do we have here? Saric, we spoke about. His price came up a little bit too. So I'm starting to really trend on not being interested in Saric at 4,400. We don't. Nerlens know well if he starts again, you could take a shot, but things got to really break the right way for him to hit value. He's not going to take a lot of shots. And if they start Taj Gibson, and you play Taj Gibson, you're probably dead in the water. He had a good game the last game. 8 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 block, 1 steal, but that's not going to happen a lot. Taj Gibson. Wow. All right, so let's get 5 guys from DraftKings and let's get going. All right. I would love to play Jacob Pertl, but he's not going to play a lot of minutes. Valanciunas is going to get 30 minutes probably. Not even. But against Detroit, he should really smash them in limited time. I don't like playing centers that don't play over 30 minutes, even if they're in a smash spot. He should destroy Detroit. All right, let's do this. Miles Turner is questionable, right? So Miles Turner is questionable. So I'm going to put in Jalen Smith off top. Let's put in Jalen Smith. Get some value going. So you got 4K Jalen Smith starting, right? Okay. If Jokic doesn't look like he's playing, it looks like he doesn't really have any respect for the Clippers, right? So let's do this. Let's see if we can get Aaron Gordon in that small forward. No. Okay, let's get him in that forward. So if somebody's questionable, I'm considering him out. Just so you know. So we got Jalen Smith, Aaron Gordon. Okay. If DeRozan is out, I want to go to Vooch, but that's 8K. So let's see if I can spend my money somewhere else sensibly. Maybe Sabonis. Maybe we get Sabonis and Jalen Green going. Maybe we get Fox and Jalen Green going. Maybe we play SGA. Maybe we just put in Buddy Hield. Let's put in Buddy Hield, 65. Let's put in Nemhard. Put in Nemhard, 4,300. You could literally play whoever you like. You feel me? I could put in SGA, but I don't want to chase his big game. But we could put in Curry. We could put in Curry and pray that he's back. He's back. 31 minutes, 33 fantasy points, 15 threes he took. You want to take a shot on Curry? Warriors are down. They need a big win. All right, let's do this. Let's do it. Let's take a shot on Curry. That's just how I'm feeling right now at the moment. I do like Sabonis. I do like De'Aaron Fox and Green in the same lineup, but we got so much value from the Pacers potentially that you can just play whoever you want. So I'm going with Aaron Gordon if there's no Jokic, Jalen Smith, Buddy Hield, Nemhard if there's no Miles Turner, and we already know there's going to be no Tyrese Halliburton, and then Steph Curry because we have a lot of money to play with. Okay, if you're new here, welcome. Thank you for watching. Please hit the bell, thumbs up, subscribe, all that good stuff. Absolutely helps me, helps the channel. If you're having a hard time cashing, I'm here to help you. If you want my finalized, optimal, up-to-date lineup sent to you before lock, I can do that for you. Check out the Patreon, linked in the description, or you can DM me on Twitter. We'll get you going. I already got 5 guys on FanDuel. We're going to go to FanDuel right now, and we're almost done. We're almost out of here. So 5 guys on FanDuel. I like Nemhard, 53. I like Mathurin, 56. I like Buddy Hield. I got 4 Pacers in here. You could also swap out Nemhard for McConnell. I don't think I'm going to play both. You could play Nemhard or McConnell. Jalen Smith if there's no Miles Turner. And then Vooch if there's no DeRozan. But you could literally do whatever you want. So, yeah, so that's just 5 guys that I like. A little bit of variety. Hope this helps you. I'm going to go on and get out of here. Let you get back to doing whatever it is you guys are doing. Hope you had a profitable night. And I'm going to talk to you guys in the next one. Ciao.